Hey, how's it going? Today we are working on lesson 12 because the other day when you were here, Group B, you finished lesson 11, which was a test. Most of you finished anyway, not Jordan. You need to finish that today and don't do lesson 12. So, Jordan, if you're listening, don't do 12, do 11. And you can just skip 12 and pick up with 13 tomorrow. You won't be too confused. Okay, easy enough. Here's the entrance ticket. You do this by yourself, but let's first read the learning targets here. I can demonstrate understanding of the excerpt and I can identify themes. So that's something new. Usually we're looking at vocabulary. Today we're going to be looking at themes. Let's talk real quick about what a theme is, okay? A theme is not a summary. A theme is not something that happened in the story, okay? A theme is not something that it's not the moral of the story, okay? A theme is very specifically a universal idea that happens in lots and lots of stories, and is particularly in this story. So let's take a look at Hansel and Gretel. Okay, Hansel and Gretel, two little kids, and their dad's pretty cool, but he marries this lady that they don't like, so they decide they're gonna the mom and dad decide that they're going to leave the kids in the woods and they have to go fend for themselves. And so they go and they're in the woods and they leave the kids there by themselves to go fend for themselves. And the kids decide that they are going to find a way back home. And their dad actually wanted them to come back home. And so he left a trail of breadcrumbs. So they have to follow this trail of breadcrumbs. But on the way, they find this house and it's made out of candy. And inside the candy house is this evil lady and she ends up trying to eat them. Okay. So the theme of this story might be that you don't get greedy or stay focused, right? So don't get more than you can handle. So they went after the candy house, but they should have just tried to go home. Don't get distracted, stay focused, all those things, right? It's not necessarily a lesson that they learned. It's more of something that can be found in another story. Now, another story that might be stay focused, don't get distracted, might be about something else, might not be about kids, might not be about anything like that, but it'll still have the same theme, okay? All right, so if we're moving on, we're going to look down here. This is very simple. You're looking at the word misnomer. The best way to figure this out would be to Google it, and it'll tell you where to put where to put nomer. So actually right here is miss, and I will just help with that. And then nomer, and you can just kind of Google those things and figure out where their origin is, no problem. And then it says, what is the definition of misnomer? Put it in your own words. There you go. Google that. Here's where I'm going to actually, froze for a second. Freezy. All right, here we go. Here's where I'm actually going to start teaching you, okay? So once again, these sentences, okay, you're supposed to cut them out and put them in a specific order or whatever, but we're actually not going to do that today. What we are going to do, okay, is we are going to look at them, and they're not sentences where you put them in a different order. What they are is they're sentences, okay, that are all themes. And so this might be something you want to keep for later. So crime doesn't pay. What's a story that crime doesn't pay? Tons. Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, all kinds of superhero movies, crime doesn't pay. That's great. Hard work pays off. Any movie about people making a lot of money, playing big sports, anything like that. A lot of those stories have hard work pays off. Even heroes have flaws. That's in almost every story, right? Do you notice how all of these are just sentences? They're just statements about things that are true, okay? Well, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to show me what piece of evidence in here, okay, fits with a theme. So humans are a source of entertainment for the Greek gods. Greek gods are a source of Western civilization. Collecting memories is more important than collecting things, okay? So those all kind of fit with things that happened in the book, and then you are supposed to figure out what the book or what part of the book pays off or shows that theme. And then some of it's backwards, so it says like Percy cares more about his mother than his friends. So what part of the book tells you that? So if you would like to just do about 3 of those, that would be perfect. And then the next thing that you're going to do, so you're going to just pick 3 of these, and find a part in the book that it matches up. And you can just put that in this box right here. I'm going to create a new box for you. Ready? Cool. I'm going to create a new box. Okay. Insert, new box. Boo, table, boom. Let's make it big. Okay, so pick 3 themes above. Tell when they happened in the book. And I typed, but it didn't work again. Okay, so 3 themes above. Tell when they happened in the book. All right, and then you are going to do a quick write. Quick write is just you write 1 paragraph really quickly, okay? And you just need to answer these questions here. Directions, think and write. Describe a theme that is evident so far in The Lightning Thief. Use text evidence. So text evidence would be quotes or stories from the book, anything you can think of. You were here in 5th grade. You understand what text evidence is, okay? And then you're going to remember that themes are usually throughout the whole book. So not something that just happened once, but something that's happening all throughout, okay? A theme that I might pick would be that life is very unexpected, or life has unexpected twists. For instance, my examples would be Percy's just a boy and he's going to school, and then his math teacher attacks him, and then his Latin teacher ends up being a centaur, and he ends up being half-blood, and this whole time he thinks his dad is dead, and it ends up that his dad's actually a god and is actually Poseidon, and you would know that if you read chapter 8, 9, or 10, so I didn't ruin that for you. So there you go. That's what you're going to do here, okay? So today's a very simple day. That's what you're working on, and that's all you got. All right, have a good day, and then just do the homework. It's pretty simple. If you can't get the homework done because it's too hard, don't stress out. It's not that big of a deal. The theme, understanding the theme is more important. All right, that's all I got for you. Thanks.